Very good evening to you. My name is Fanya Mambo Kinuthia. Leo nataka kuongea na mtu anaitwa Duale. Duale. You know Duale, you've made a remark that has touched the hearts of very many people. Kama ujui, you spoke about the Catholic Church. You told us how the Catholic Church has all of a sudden discovered that Ruto is a bad president. And the Catholic Church did not fight Kibaki because according to you, he was a Catholic. It did not fight Uhuru because according to you, he was a Catholic. But it is now fighting William Ruto because he's not a Catholic. Duale, let me introduce you to why the Catholic Church is fighting you. The Catholic Church interacts with the state mainly on two things. There are many other things, but the two main ones are education and health. Now, because you're the Minister for Health, let me start right there. The Catholic Church in this country has 69 hospitals. Kubwa zingine kama Mata Hospital, that level they have 69. They have 117 health centers in this country. They have 251 dispensaries. Duale, the Catholic Church has got 14 medical training institutions. Unaonanga kama inaitwa KMTC, kama hizo wako na 14. That means that the Catholic Church is in charge of 30% of our health care facilities in this country. What does that mean to you? When William Ruto became president, he removed NHIF that used to pay money to these hospitals. Now they have no money for drugs, they have no money for syringes, they have no money for gloves, they have no money to pay their medical staff, they have no money to run these facilities. Is it that they have not offered services? No. They offered services, but the hospitals simply cannot pay them. Why? Mulileta shashe shishoshu mukatoa NHIF. So they are interacting with the state and they are complaining to the state because 30% of the healthcare in this country is under the watch of the Catholic Church. If they do not have the funds, if you hear that the health sector is owed billions by the government, 30% of those billions are owed to the Catholic Church, and therefore they are not able to provide services. Do you know how painful it is for them to watch someone die because they cannot offer services, because they cannot pay staff, because they cannot run the hospitals? It is a bad place to be. But if I bring this closer to you, Duale, ndio ujue ni nini inaendelea. Huko kwenye Garissa kuna St. Mary's, huko kwenye Garissa kuna hospitali kadhaa that are run by the Catholic Church. And there are 4 of them. And all of them, we have never had the Catholic Church saying that for you to be offered services in those Catholic facilities, you have to be a Catholic yourself. In fact, hawaitishangi mtu baptism card. So when you speak about this country having Muslims and Protestants, have you ever had the Catholic Church saying that so-and-so is a Muslim, is not going to be treated in any health facility in Garissa? The Catholic Church has been offering those services. Let me take you to the next level, Duale. Let me tell you that the Catholic Church runs in this country a total of, I actually had to write it down for you, 7,740 schools. Now, out of these schools, 1,756 schools are secondary schools. This is 31.95%. Yani, 32% of secondary schools in this country are under the care of the Catholic Church. Duale. It therefore means when you stop capitation to school, ilialishwa na nani? Nani aliachisha capitation ya mashule? Ni William Ruto. So when you see them complaining to William Ruto, is because 32% of the burden of high school education falls squarely within their ambit. Hawana pesa ya kusomesha hawa watoto. Inatakikana vitabu na school feeding na kila kitu. This government is not sending capitation to school. So the Catholic Church is carrying 32% of the burden that is education in this country. Na nyinyi munasema tu, they are only speaking now because William Ruto is president. Do you know why those other churches that you call very good to you are not making noise? Some of the pastors we saw coming to State House, hawana hata daycare, hawana baby class, hawana preparatory school. Some of those pastors only own the church and the wife they drive with, the car they drive with their wife. Hawana kitu ingine. Huyo mtu kimwambia capitation to schools is not happening, yeye anajua akikuja State House anatoka na tumbo imejaa na akona bahasha. And those are the pastors who are lying to you. Those are pastors who don't run anything. Hana dispensary, hana hata clinic, hata hezi fanya hata kitu inaitwa medical camp. Those are the pastors you're inviting to State House. And they are telling you that the government is doing well. Duale, the government is not doing well. Let me tell you for free. Those pastors that you're inviting, that you are working with, that are coming to lie to you in State House, awaran hata kindergarten, so they don't carry the burden. Yes, the Catholic Church is making noise. Why? If you look at university education, the Catholic Church runs at least 3 universities. So when you bring this funny university funding model, the Catholic Church feels it firsthand, because some of their students are dropping out, and people are doing harambes, and people cannot afford school fees, and classes have had to be shut down, some of them. So when we tell you that the Catholic Church is not making noise under Ruto for nothing, they are not making noise for nothing because, one, Chashe Shishoshu is not working properly, and the Catholic Church runs close to 30% of the medical facilities in this country. And number two, why the Catholic Church is making noise is because from the university level to the secondary level to the primary level, they run 32% of all our learning institutions in this country. So when there is a pinch, they feel it more than any other church would ever feel, because they have children under them crying. And the churches now have gotten to a place. Can you imagine a Catholic run school being taken to court because they cannot pay a supplier? Hawajapelekewa mbosho, acha hii yenyu empowerment, hata mungepeleka mashule. Hawajapelekewa mahindi. They are not able to pay their cabbage suppliers. Why? Because your government lied that it's going to give capitation to school, and it is now not giving capitation to school. The other day, Duale, mulisema mukiwa na President William Ruto ati munataka school fees ikuwe ikilipwa through e-citizen platform. Already tushaona ile pesa yote imekuwa ikipelekwa e-citizen, haifiki kwa, and it's the control of budget who told us. It is the auditor general who told us that ile pesa mumekuwa mkiokota kwa e-citizen haiendi kwa gava. Can you imagine sisi wote Kenya mzima tulipe school fees alafu mkose kupeleka huko? Aden Duale, you are out of order. The Catholic Church has got no problem. William Ruto is the problem. When will you start seeing where the problem is? Sisi tunakwambia kama wa Kenya. In fact, you should be thanking these people. Ukitajiwa zile shule ziko kwenyu Garissa, kuna shule inaitwa St. Mary's School Garissa Town. Kuna shule inaitwa Holy Angels School iko Hola. There's a school called St. Joseph School iko Emmaus. Kuna St. Francis of Assisi Catholic School iko huko kwenyu Garissa. Kuna Wenjo Catholic Facility iko huko kwenyu. Kuna St. Mulumba Mission Hospital iko kwenyu Garissa. All these facilities, where you come from, don't have money. Your people in Garissa are suffering. Wewe uko hapo una praise William Ruto. Your people in Garissa who go to these Catholic facilities I have mentioned for you, go and ask them. Watakwambia hazijapewa capitation, watakwambia zingine hazijalipwa for the funds they have, the work they have done through NHIF and SHA. Alafu you are here telling people that the Catholic Church has a problem with William Ruto. No, the Catholic Church has a problem because they interact with health, they interact with education, and you and your administration has failed health and you have failed education. Asante sana, hii message ifikia Aden Duale.